Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with an impromptu low-key broadcast. That's right, today we are continuing our fourth and hopefully victorious season in the Mutant Football League. First, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we are happy to have you with us, and we hope the day finds you well. This non-advertised, completely impromptu middle of the morning stream brought to you by the fact that I haven't gone to bed yet, as I may have been up all night making Celeste characters and testing certain things. Anyway, I've already done the team maintenance slash management. I've resurrected those that need resurrecting, etc., etc. I don't know that there's anything. The only thing I was considering doing, and let me show you my roster here real quick, is let me take a look at our the bus, our backup running back. Pretty great overall. Let's not deny that. They are sitting at what, like a 90 overall. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a better player because they're not very fast. So I'm gonna try to maybe trade for a running back. Let's just see if one that is worth it is available. That's pretty much it. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Running back. Row 92. Iron Jaw McGillicuddy, like the best running back in the league. Pardon me. 92 overall. Break tackle, toughness, we could work on that. Speed's perfect. Intelligence we can work on. Catching we can work on. All this we can get up to probably 100. And this is for our backup, by the way. So select the player you want to trade. Wouldn't it be wild if I could trade my third stringer and then get like a ridiculously good depth going here? Let's try it. Let's try it. I said yes. Wow. Just like that. We now have a even our second string. There, we just got a better second string running back behind Mosh Splurgerson. So should something happen to Mosh, we now have another all-star. An all-star just chilling. Okay, let's take a look at the free agents. Oof. $25 million. Yeah, like we can't afford any of these. Like, paying for one of them would put us in debt. I don't think we need them anymore either. Like we have $22 million for someone that's 100 overall. I'd rather pay $10 million for like an 84 and then work their way up, or 16 for a 90 and work their way up. Crazy. Or this is probably better, 17.4 for 98. Save yourself like $5 million and work on like two overall points of blah 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 blah. Anyway, can't afford them either. Not gonna worry about signing anybody else. We just did that one trade and made our running back core better. And we are gonna go ahead and play the Crack'em Skull Jugulars. Hang on, let me just make sure everyone's still alive as need be. It just defaults me here because people have points to spend. Not that I can spend them on anything if they're less than a certain amount. Anyway, in we go. 99 overall. I'm not going to play the game, I just watch them. That should help me kablam! Keep focus as we just sort of chill out for a couple hours. Okay, what do we got? Piranha pits and landmines. Landmines are difficult. I feel like people blow up immediately. Plus, it's raining. I don't know how bad that's going to affect our ability to play. Okay. Okay. It's a nice outdoor stadium. I don't know how you're supposed to... Wait. How do the fans get from tier to tier? There's like no back wall. How do you get to your seat? Look at that. You can see like the back part's floating. Or maybe there's like supporting beams, but Unless there's ladders on the back or something. We hear from Josh Slammin. We hear from good old Night Train. Unfortunately, as always, I complain that those shots are out of focus and useless to me. If those were in focus, I'd have a lot nicer looking thumbnails coming out of this game. Anyway, here we go. Dante Mall, first return to the game. Gets to about the 40-yard line as they normally do. Now let's see how many times with us on offense, how many times my quarterbacks will actually pass it to our own team and not the opponents. Oh, we're going to start with a nice run. Ziggy normally doesn't run, and that's probably why. Got a good 4 yards. Any positive movement is positive movement. Slowly but surely. Oh, wow.
Brought to you by the good folks at Speedy's Drive-Thru Funeral Parlor Service, located just off the Beltway exit 5.
So they killed my starting quarterback immediately. That's nice of them. Okay. Which also means they'll be able to do that in the second half and take me down to my third stringer for the end of the game. Good to know. Colossal loss of yardage as well. Again, I don't need to remind you, I am literally like almost a third better than this team overall average. Like we couldn't, like very short of being perfect, quite honestly, as a franchise, like top to bottom, depth chart locked up, and yet they still play like they're the dumbest players on the field sometimes. Like look at that. Like all that work to go virtually nowhere. All that work to go 2 yards. And again, perfect stats versus people with stats that are like in the 60s and 70s, whereas mine are 100 overall. It's just wild to me. I just don't understand. I guess I was expecting the gap in skills to be a lot greater than it is. Here we go. Okay, Mick, it's all you, bud.
First down. Give this guy a few catches and watch his confidence take off. He is deadly in the open field, Bricks.
Not bad, not bad.
First down and 6.
Hot one, hot two.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hit.
Bit of an over-reliance on Mosh in the first quarter so far, to varying degrees of success,
Second down and a very
including,
long.
but not limited to, negative yardage. Again, stop giving it to Mosh. Like, honestly, I think they're aware of his prowess as a running back. Mind you, I guess we're okay because we got like 3 good ones. We just signed a third one. Can't complain too much. Mick's gonna run it in, huh? 4th and 2. We're gonna go for it? I would hope so.
They're gonna try to pick up the first down here.
Do they jingle when they run?
Sure.
They clank, you moron. He said balls.
What do you mean pick up the first down? We're trying to punch it into the end zone, ding dong.
For a touchdown.
Okay, are they gonna call it back immediately? Nope. Okay. I always just assume there's gonna be at least one scoring play. Probably by each squad, where they bribe the ref and it comes back.
You miss 2-foot putts all the time, Grim.
It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from
I
Taco
think the hazards are random every time.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them
Fair,
pay.
fair. Okay, take your time. Oh, man. That was a good hit. Looked fun at any rate.
And it's 1st and 10.
All right.
And the defense
1st and 10 for the bad guys.
And the quarterback throws a murder ball, which will slice its way
Oh.
through any defensive player trying to block it. And that's a great 9-yard completion there.
Hey, it ain't great if you don't score or move the chains.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Airball!
Air ball. Air ball.
And that'll bring up
Arithmetic
3rd
ball.
and 1.
We can do this.
Town, USA. Population, this guy. Well, he should be more careful when he hurdles.
Offense recovers. Big meaty first down for the bad guys.
And it's 1st and 10. The quarterback goes down. Zoom on his face. I want to see if he's crying.
Yeah, fight him. Fight him. Okay, I don't need, like, the personal interview.
2nd down and a lot. A great throw and a great catch. But sadly, oh, with the punishing hit. The coach isn't liking that call. Oh, his head just exploded.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 3.
Nothing at all dastardly. Nothing at all dastardly. Weird choice of when they decide to block the play and when they don't. Biased Bill Peacock. Biased? Wait, we want you to be the fair ref. You just came in relief of the guy who was crooked. Oh dear. Pow! Big defensive stand coming up. I have
more than the QB would like.
Varying degrees of confidence on whether or not we'll be able to pull this off.
Oh, great play! He is on that receiver like glue.
You know, when I was little, my dad used to make me eat
Nicely
glue.
done.
My tongue would get stuck to the roof of my
Nicely done.
Your father was a very smart man, Bricks. Very smart.
Wonderful.
Another interception. Easy, give this guy
Oh,
a bigger
Night
paycheck
Train.
than everybody else combined.
About to
You'd
dive into the
expect
piranha
him
pit,
to-
but whatever.
He just got crushed.
That's fine. Alright, everybody. Alright. Let's get to the play. Oh no, not Android Narwhal. Strangely not a robot.
And
A
it's 1st and
werewolf
10.
named Android. Oh, Mick taking a lot of time here. Airing it out to end the first quarter. Oh, Carvin saw nobody in his way. Got somebody catching up to him though. Look at that shadow. Woof. Oh, nice leapity-doo. I mean, nicely done. Wow, that commentary was poorly timed, wasn't it? Could go all the way after they're already downed.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot.
Oh, yes. The old triple somersault catch. Just like we drove it up each and every week.
It's the 3rd set of hands he's had sewn on today. Looks like it's a good...
That's the end of the first quarter, and it's still anyone's game.
Oh, could it be mine?
I don't even think there are like Frankenstein monster players. So that doesn't make sense. They're super mutants. That's kind of the closest. There's skeletons, werewolves, orcs, xenomorphs, as you just saw. Demons. There aren't like Frankenstein monsters though, so I don't know what they're talking about sewing on different body parts. Maybe that was a planned race that was cut. Sorry, peoples. Notice Dungeons and Dragons has replaced the race with the word peoples. You can be one of these type of peoples. Boink. Okay, I'm still anticipating losing my second stringer in the second quarter, or in the second half as well, because I got that murderize the ref dirty trick. Boink. Get him! Stop him! There you go. Smoosh.
That's how you make a guy remember your name and your shoe size, because he just walked all over him.
Quick night train stat block, just in case he does something fun. What do you mean? Okay.
2nd down and a lot.
Commentary is pretty weak. Like, what do you mean 80s wrestling? Like it got less violent? Like you think it got less violent as the years wore on? Big old sack. Thank you, Man of War. Yeah, I don't know why they were allowed to attack you during your celebration. That seems strange.
3rd
because it's not like I chose to have the guy stand there. The game does it automatically. Whoa, 2 in a row. 4th and 40. Tron Bomb getting in there now. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
First down, so now they have to punt.
Trying onside. You never know.
And he booted a high arcing rainbow. And he's got a chance for a good return here.
Jump over those landmines. Scoot past a couple peeps here.
Hey, Bricks, I bet you took a lot of shots like that over your career.
Let's
All right, we got 21
Just a bit slow.
yards to go. Or 20 and a half yards to go. Let's do it. Show me what you got. Mick, please don't. I was going to say, please don't get an interception. Lovely stuff. I think he moved out of the way to that elbow, but maybe just me.
Hot one, hot two,
Hut, huddly dut. Mick, look at him running in. Go, go, go. I don't know how many rushing TDs he has in his career. Good work, Mick Dagger. Mick Dagger, by the way, actually our 2 starting quarterbacks, by the way, have been our quarterbacks the entire time. We invested in them. We trained them up from like 50 overall to being 100 overall, and Mick's somewhere in the 90s.
Should be an easy chip shot extra point, but you never know with kickers.
Hey, 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 hey.
It's
Kaboom! Here we go. Might end up trading that. Well, I think no, Wham Neutron is my 3rd string quarterback, I'm pretty sure.
Let's see if he can break one wide open.
But I plucked specifically for that purpose, just in case there's a game like this where they have the quarterback killer dirty trick. Oh, just bouncing off my entire decor. Sure. Right. Again, all of my guys have perfect stats. If they hit you, they should hit you for the maximum amount of like pain, etc., etc. Anyway. Yeah. Hey. Yes, okay, we got it. I don't need the trash talk.
Second down and long.
Doesn't appeal to me, never has. Just play the game. Ba-boom!
What a dud. 3rd down and
Here we go.
Good luck.
Go down and see what you got.
And this guy is on fuego.
Oh.
Does he like his original or extra crispy? By the looks of it,
Okay,
extra
so he
crispy.
burns everybody around him. Still burning. Like, obviously going to get the first... Oh, nope. I was going to say, you're going to get the first down, obviously.
Yeah, sounds like my off-season.
So it just sets everybody around him on fire.
And they'll line up for the punt here.
I'd go for it. Might as well.
That's a decent punt. Nice catch, and he turns on the afterburners. Punt returners in this league
For like 2 seconds.
He refuses to go down.
Except for the part where they take him down. Oh, never mind. Dante, excellent return. Excellent return. Yeah, sure. No problem. Couple injuries. It happens. They'll be okay.
It's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two.
Injuries they can make do with. They just have to stay out of the play for a while.
Defense
And if they're on the
opens with a
defensive
4-yard
or
pickup
special
there.
teams, we're okay. Because as long as the offense is on there, they have time to recoup
Second
on the
down and
sidelines.
6.
Quote unquote. Not that there's anybody actually on the sidelines.
Hot two,
And he just used his beast boost dirty trick, and there's no way to stop him. Unless of course
Right.
you kill him.
Except for the part where
He's unstoppable.
go. Get a good lead before this wears off. Okay, go.
He broke free and has open field in front of him.
Yeah, Mosh.
And he rips off a game-breaking
Are they
run
gonna
for
call
the
it back?
score.
No, we're good. Oh yeah, they already used the ref bribing at a weird time. I don't even think they got themselves a first down out of it.
Now, there are some who would argue that we should just skip this step and make touchdowns worth 7.
What, and kick the kicker's job in half? They'd just be called
I
sinners
just-
then.
The kick
Did
is good.
they have nothing else to say about the kicks? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that audio clip. Like, do they have
When you get
nothing
knocked
else to
down, you
say?
gotta get right back up and fight.
What about when you get knocked
Got a lot of room. Got a lot of room.
Oh, and that one's gonna
Close
hurt.
the gap.
He may not be able to
Room
comprehend
down.
math after that hit.
What's math?
Exactly. And it's 1st and 10.
Oh, yes. It is the, we're getting close to the halftime. I just got to remember they can blow up my second string quarterback in the second
For the
half.
first down.
That's where things might get interesting.
And he takes a timeout here. They have 2 left. I wonder if he has a plan.
Sure.
Well, maybe he's just gonna take
Might as well
the
try to
teeth out of the
control the
back of
clock.
his neck
I do
and
like
stuck
the
in
most of the
system over
logos in
the
this
play.
thing. Crackem Skull Jugulars. Not too crazy about all of the names per se. But got some fun looking logos.
He's not going
Nicely
down.
done. Nicely done. Look at him go.
Nicely done for a first down.
Yeah.
They need to call an attack ref dirty trick and stop this or they're going to lose.
Not like
Oh.
they need any help with that, though, Ray. He's got to keep
Ghosting
going
me after I
by
thought we were
themselves.
hitting it off. Real mature. All right, so it looks like we bribed the ref. I don't agree with it, but it looks like we bribed the ref.
And they've had enough. The offense jumps off sides and attacks the ref.
Yeah, good game for talent.
And the offense
Okay.
goes into the hurry-up formation to try to conserve time.
1st and 35. 2nd and 38.
2nd down, and we've got to pick. They stop the clock, but they only have 1 timeout left.
That's okay, Grim.
Correct.
You can have mine.
And 40
That's it.
seconds to work
That's
with.
nice, Bricks. But our timeouts are for our sponsors.
And 78
We
yards
more
to
than they
work
do.
down the field. Who knows what'll happen. Lots of time to air
At
this
this
sucker
point,
out.
with multiple interceptions,
Oh,
the QB should
Night
just throw in the
Train!
towel.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, look at
Yikes,
this
don't
guy,
fall in the
Bricks.
piranha, don't fall in the piranha.
With a photo, Grim?
Nope,
Well, I have on
Boy, oh
several
boy.
occasions.
not surprising.
Multiple times on each occasion.
Boy, oh boy.
Trust me, that hit was worse.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one,
Hot one, hot two.
hot.
Got time for
Oh, man,
like
I love
maybe
this
2
dirty
plays.
trick.
Maybe.
The quarterback unleashes a rock, and he snatches that one out of the air for a first down. See if they can get
Yep.
something going.
And I'm
they take
also
their first
super lucky he
timeout.
didn't hit that landmine.
Predictable. Surprises
Is it?
next
Whoa,
time.
1
All
second
timeouts
left.
during halftime.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho. All right, well, let's see what they can do. Oh, we're going to kick it. Okay, cool. Perfect. Skadoink.
And it's good.
You know
All
what?
right.
In this league where murder and bribe.
At the end of
Who
quarter
fell
2,
in the
it's a
pits there?
blowout. We now go to our halftime show sponsored by Monsatan Industries. Makers
there's
of great
no
killer products like Ground Up.
200 yards to
Use it on
50,
pesky-
not
Boy,
bad.
These guys are going to need to pull off a huge comeback in the second half to win this game. Here comes
Listen,
the
it,
kickoff.
it can still happen. Like, they're going to destroy my
This is a waste of my time.
quarterback soon.
Yeah, if only one team is going to show up, why should we have to?
Oh, they get the
Not
ball
a bad
first, too.
kick, but not a great one either.
Well, his nickname is Lukewarm.
What are you talking about?
And he's proud of that.
That looked real good.
That's why he named his clothing company Lukewarm Friends. Their marketing team hates it.
Oh, he was hitting mid-hurdle and fumbles the ball.
Oh, fumbled, but it's out of bounds, so I don't know why that counts.
And it's 1st and 10.
Interesting. Plunk. Another beefy sack. I don't need that. I don't need the trash talk after you do anything half decent. You're just kind of just doing your job as a player. That's kind of what you're there for. You want to celebrate when points get on the board? Sure.
And Bricks, they just made up a whole
Oh,
lot of field in a
just
hurry with
stopped
that
him
pass
short.
play.
And I just made up a new name for a sandwich.
3rd down in the sliver.
Okay, but then you didn't give us the payoff of the new name for the sandwich. Like, this is what I'm talking about with the writing in this game. Like, they don't even deliver on stuff. Oh, gosh. That sucked. Whoa! Oh, yeah, one of their guys had 5 of mine. Well,
And it's
that
1st and 10.
sucks. So we're going down the defensive depth chart. Who's that little guy? Look at that run.
The defender blows up the
Oh.
receiver of the play and knocks the ball loose.
Knock loose. Why do I hear more? Oh, geez, that's their starting quarterback. I was going to say, why do I hear more like flames? I guess they fell into a pit.
Second down and
The
10.
pit that remains after the mine goes off. Okay, so they're on their second stringer. They have yet to attack my second stringer, so I'm assuming, yeah, like next time we get possession of the ball, perhaps they'll try to attack McDagger.
And the defense calls a Strawberry Fields dirty trick.
Spike in the drink. The bloom. Okay, held into a punt. You miserable punt.
And out comes the most underrated position in football, the mighty punter.
The most underrated?
Job to do, and that's, they just let that one drop and played safe, and the defense says we'll take it.
Okay, we just kind of grabbed it.
First and 10.
Hot, hot one, hot two, hot.
Here we go. Okay, Mick. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
There, maybe a yard.
Yeah, that was silly of you. Get out of there. Get out of there. They're dropping bows.
Second down and 9. Tired of the quarterback's tight spirals and oh, wow.
Yep.
If you're a defender, the
Saw
only
that coming.
good QB is a dead one, Bricks.
Ah, he must be pretty good then.
15-yard penalty. However, they kill my second string quarterback.
And it's first and 10.
All right, buddy. Time to send in the third stringer for a quarter and a half.
Unstoppable when they use their beast boost injection. Close your eyes, Bricks.
Stop going the wrong way. Gosh, the AI is so stupid. Stop going the wrong way.
And he picks up 10 on that run. Man, he nearly broke that one open, Bricks.
Picks up 10, except it didn't count, so they didn't get the full 10. I just don't, like, you would have gotten 15 yards if you just went forward and didn't just, like, jump around way behind the line of scrimmage. There you go.
And that'll give them 4 more
There's
downs
another
to
first
punish
down.
the defense. And you better
Take
believe
that.
they will.
Take that all
And it's
day.
first and 10.
More time beating off the clock, the better as well. All right, Wham,
Don't
do your
get
thing.
caught in your ears, Bricks,
Whoa!
because that was a Sonic Blast dirty trick. That ball
Go,
just
go,
broke the
go,
sound
go,
barrier.
go.
Touchdown!
Got it. Now let's see if they call it back. They still have a bribery this half. Nope. Not yet. Doing his little dance, making a little love. Getting down tonight.
And here comes the extra point attempt.
Here we go. Nothing fancy, just
Goes right through.
split those uprights. Perfect. Perfect.
The home crowd isn't impressed with that showing, but their team has a chance to respond.
That's right. Get right back into it. Going wide. Nobody near them. Almost to midfield. Nobody contesting them. Neat.
And it's first and 10.
Herp. Hip. Herp.
And that's what it
Hurry
feels
up.
like to have your teeth removed without Novocaine.
If I had all my teeth
That's your
knocked
play
out like
reading.
that, I'd have them made at the dice grin. It'd be fun to gamble with my own teeth.
Haha.
He's not just burning
Hilarious.
the house, he's taking
Oh.
it to the house.
Okay. I heard some more people.
And there aren't many things better than a
Oh,
running back
able to
the
stop
defense
him.
for a big gain.
Except pizza
Yeah, I'm sure you got pizza.
and burritos.
Okay, you make a good point.
Oh, and pickles. Gotta have pickles.
And that one's incomplete. The receiver couldn't get there.
Man, it's not even like witty banter. It's not even like interesting
sometimes
lore
the best thing
building
to do is
stuff
just punt and let your
between the
defense get the ball
commentators
back.
or telling me more about the Newton Football League or
And he put
anything like
all
that.
his foot
It's
into that
just real lame attempts at
He's
jokes,
got
like
the ball
real
now.
lame
Let's see
stuff
what he does
here.
with it.
Whoop. Out of the way, ref. Can they not catch him? I mean, it'd be pretty cool if they couldn't. Not bad. I don't know why they're faster than him. His speed is perfect. But I find myself saying that a lot. I just don't understand why. Honestly, I should be. I mean, I'm up 38-0. But I just mean like it should be even worse.
The defense calls
should
a
just
sticky
be
ball dirty trick. The
Murderizing
quarterback
these
can't stop
fools.
it.
That's okay. Throw now. You're well behind the line of scrimmage. Is it always going to be sticky, or just the first time that you try to throw it and it knocks you over for some stupid reason?
Second down and a very lot.
I don't find the, the dirty tactics cute or clever or fun either.
Oh, that's a vicious hit.
I don't mind the added violence and the fun, you know, fantasy characters on the different teams. And the, I mean, some of the on-field hazards are pretty OP. Like they immediately kill your character. But
this one is just about over.
Stuff you just have to sort of deal with. Yeah, down to 3 out of 5 QBs.
They weren't even on the same page on that play.
There's also no offensive pass or no pass interference because my guy was getting punched before he could get a chance to catch that. So.
And
aim. It's really important from this distance.
It's probably a smart idea.
Bagoom.
Wow, surprised me. He made it look easy and he gets 3 points for it.
There we go. Nope, got 4 points for that actually.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay.
All right, just have to, you know, not lose enough players to have to forfeit the game, and then we should be okay getting through this fourth quarter. Kaboom!
The quarterback shifts gears and goes into his hurry-up offense.
Okay, hurry up offense for the entire fourth quarter.
And he's running like a moose right now.
Except he loses a yard somehow.
Second down and a lot.
Just like a moose would, I guess. Well, all right then.
Third down and the punter is warming up.
Whoop, and sploosh. Done, sir.
I don't understand. Why are they going for it, Grim? This seems like the situation where they should always.
And the defense anticipated.
Not only did they go for it, they literally ran the same play 4 times in a row.
Not tonight.
Okay. I guess I'll just chalk it up to not the greatest AI when my perfectly rated football players play like they're the worst team in the league, and yet somehow, some way, still manage to overall whoop on their opponents. It's just a weird, like they do something great one day or one play, and then a couple plays later, it's just a comedy of errors. It's a real circus. Whoa! That didn't work at all. Not even a little bit.
Third down and, well, good luck.
You can say the numbers.
And then it's a first down from a great catch.
Was it a catch, though? Let's consult it.
Like, they didn't even have the play-by-play guy record, like, you know, all your standard numbers. So they could say X number of yards with any accuracy. Just trying for snide comments and insults and, like, jokes and stuff. But there's so few of them that, like, I mean, okay, for one, there's so few of them. For two, they're not that great to begin with. They're just, they do not enhance the experience. Let me just, that's the nicest thing I could say. They do not enhance the experience. Quite the opposite. Yep, here we go. Time for them to call it back. I was just waiting for them to do it. Nuh-uh. As a matter of fact, this happened instead, and now you have to waste time and get more penalized yardage. Destroying the referee. Great. Second and what's that say? 38. Sure. Mosh might die. It's looking pretty beat up.
And he rumbles for 9 on that play.
Thanks for helping him out, buddy. What a block you threw by just watching the guy run right by him and tackle Mosh. Good work, pal. Really earned that paycheck. Oh! Oh my gosh! Go Carvin! Go Carvin! I mean, they threw you backwards, and in the NFL that would have counted as a first down because that's as far forward as you got. But not bad.
pretty
Not
standard.
bad at all.
Nothing standard when you got
Fake it, fake it, fake it. Fake it and go for the... That's
He is
all right.
automatic. Nice kick.
Boring. Just give them the points and let's move on.
They need
What
a
do you
good
mean
return
boring?
here to set up the
Like, it
offense.
was literally just a field goal.
They're going to be able to return this one.
Also, why would you put, like, why would you record lines in your commentary booth, like telling the people playing and watching the game that the game of football that they were watching was boring? Like, that just seems counterproductive. Like, you're going to complain about the rule set when you have carte blanche to do whatever you want in your Mutant Football League game.
And the ball razors through the defense, cutting a defender in half.
That means they can wrap up the other half.
That's the way to move the chains. That's good for a first down. This game is all about momentum and killing. And the quarterback goes into a
Momentum and
hurry-up
killing.
offense and calls all the plays from the line of scrimmage. From
They're
here
not
on out.
wrong. Truth be told, they are not wrong.
If you don't think you can make the interception, batting it down is the next best thing.
Great advice, Grim.
Yep.
That receiver's gonna
Good
go
enough.
far in this league if he
Thank you,
listens
Tyrant.
to you.
I wasn't talking to... Yeah, never mind. Yes,
Mighty neighborly of you.
Now the QB is dinking
Oh, I
and
thought for
dunking
sure
the
we were going
defense
to pick that
save.
off.
1 yard on that pass. And the hurry-up offense wears
Have a
out
little
the
powwow
defense since
thinking
they
about what
can't
they're going to
rest their
do, and then
players.
they go from a huddle to the hurry-up offense, which I also didn't understand.
And that's another turnover for the defense.
Oh!
Back, my
Night
friends,
Train with
an
another pick.
all-pro MFL hit.
I don't need to hear
And
your
it's first and
opinions
10.
on anything after you do your job on the football field. Just get back to work. Wham's going to run. He's not spec to run at all.
The defense calls their first time out to save some clock.
I save clocks too, Grim.
Yeah, sure.
My
Save
wife
some
hates
clock.
them. They take up the
What a
whole
weird way to
garage.
phrase it.
Wait, what, you're married?
It's complicated.
Again, it's just little stupid tidbits
Give them a first down.
I don't know
between the
if
two
it is,
announcers.
but it sure has
They're
a
not
good
giving me like, they're not even going to give me like stats about or commentary related to the specific teams they put in. They just say the opposition. They just say, like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even mention the names of the teams. Just the Mutant Football League and the Mayhem Cup or the Mayhem Bowl.
And he breaks away and picks up
He does this.
Speaking of
He
deuces,
does
I
that.
gotta
So they don't
have-
even like mention any of the players' names. Nothing.
The D has to either break the clock or the offense if they want to win.
Hey, as long as something gets broke, right?
And that'll be 2nd and 8 to go.
Okay. Minute to go. 45-point lead. Think we're gonna run out with the win here.
And that
Speaking
was
of run
a
out, go
bone
Mosh.
crusher right there, folks. And it's 1st and 10.
Oh, they can't stop the clock anymore. So if we do this right, we just march down the field. Oh, I take as much time as we want. Absolutely.
And he just
Yeah.
and the quarterback threads the needle for a first down.
Another first down. Clock starts
And
starting
it's
again.
1st and 10.
This will be the last play of the game, probably. Oh yeah, for sure. Running that clock down. Don't even bother.
The
Game over.
cruise ship's gone jugulars, just like
The score says it all, but it wasn't even that close. Grim Blitzrow
Carbon
with
Saw
Brickhead
was your
Mulligan and Bricks
MVP?
Jr. and all the
Yeah, it
folks
didn't
at
drop any, I
Eagle
don't think.
Today's game was brought to you by Comcrack Entertainment. They're not happy until
Man,
you're
ooh,
not
got real
happy.
close in time of possession. Normally we don't. Normally they have more. But yeah, just 2 quarterbacks got killed. Let's just do that randomly or manually, I should say. Resurrect. Wham Neutron got almost as many points as Mick Dagger, which I find that hard to believe, to be perfectly honest. Okay, toughness full, speed, range, and velocity. There you go. We're working on getting you up there. Does that keep costing me money? Because that's insane. Okay. Range, speed, short accuracy, Deep accuracy. Int. That's gonna be a little. Accuracy good. Velocity? Nice. Okay, that's enough for that. Running backs. Goes all mosh with another 47 points. What else do you need to know how to do? Guess we'll just work on this. And we might have you like perfect by the end of next season. Bus got in there a little bit. There's Arndrum McGillicuddy, our third stringer that we got that we don't even use. Receivers, mostly Carvin. Looks like we're working on your tackle. Nope. Maxed out your tackle. Hitting power, and then that's it. Sure. Alright. Okay. Hitting power. The bulldog. Okay. Up that tackle. Oh my. Tackle. Get better at tackling. That's the offense. What are you working on? Toughness. Let's do that first. I don't really think you do anything there. Didn't punt that whole game, so they don't see a lot of action. And then you, what are you working on? Kick range. Back to our defensive core. Looks like it's breaking tackles. Just finding the biggest stat, because I guess that's the one that we're putting stuff into. Here, speed. Brawling. Tackle breaking. Tackle breaking. Not trained. Amazingly done. Oh wow. Wait, can I buy one? There. Night Train is perfect. At least stat-wise. That's wild. Get better at jumping. You too. Merp. BB rot. Okay, those are all good. What else more? What am I working on up here? Catching and hands. Okay. Done. Lizard King. Better at blitzing. Last one to do, safeties. Make them tougher. Okay, we did it. Now, is there anything else I can do? Player trade. Let's see. Let me take a look at my depth chart. Oh, 88 overall. I thought it said 98 overall for some reason. Like, why is he in the third spot? 100 overall, 92 overall, 88. 192, 90. 100, 192. 182. What's that? Brewers receiver. Okay. 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100. 100, 100. 85. 100, 190. 100. 95, 93. 193. 87. So what was I thinking here? Here. Bruise receiver. Get somebody better than an 82. Let's try bruise receiver. Player trades. Bruise receiver. Callus Goddard. Oh, they're not that high, huh? Hang on. Yeah. So, I see. The highest on offer is at like an 85 on other teams. What other positions? Like another good enforcer, maybe? Try that. What do we got? Beast Killjoy. KRS 10. Or maybe Kristen. 91 overall. Okay, hang on one second here. Safeties. Yeah, let's try, excuse me. Pardon me. Let's try safety. See if I can do better than 87. Nope. Okay. About line bashers. See if I can do somebody in the 90s for a line basher. Nope. Like literally we have the best possible players. We can't really do much better than we're doing. Tried that. Tried line bashers. Tried safeties. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Oh! This should be fun. The Carcass City Creeps, who we are undefeated against based on the fact that we automatically win the games we play against them. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're all good. Move that in the middle. Boom! Now, as soon as they get possession of the ball, they forfeit on not being able to field the team for some reason. So we never actually played against them.
Welcome to MFL Game Day.
Here we go. Let's just get to it and see what happens.
Welcome to MFL Sunday School, where the good playbook
looks like we're kicking to them, so this game should end immediately.
For just looking at me the wrong way.
Here we go. As soon as they get down, it should be like tweet over. But we'll see.
These guys flat out want to kill each other today.
Yeah,
and
families come out to see. It's
game over.
You know what I like about this home team is 90%
We have no
of them
guards
are born
left.
Today's game was brought to you by the Hexon Oil Corporation. We drill it, spill
That's
it,
what happens
and kill
every
it,
time.
so you...
Time of possession, 7 seconds for them. No casualties. We got $4 million and a single experience point. I don't know for whom. We'll leave it as is. Okay, so that was just for the free win and $4 million for free, basically. Okay. Here's their quarterback. Wild, eh? Okay. Airborne Dodgers. Prices of these guys is ridiculous too. Mac Farton. Cooter Spuke. Fun names. Yeah, like unless you're going to be high 90s, don't need another returner. No, these kickers aren't good enough either. Punter's not good enough either. None of these players are good enough to play on my team. Alright, no management needed. Technically the third game. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick. Okay, so we won and then got a bye week. This is going to be the last time we have to trade, huh? If there's one position that I kind of want to get better at, what can I do? Hang on, let's just try something. Something ridiculous. Hustle, kill something. Oh, those salaries though, holy crap. Not a chance. I don't need another receiver. Let me check my guards. 100, 100, 100, and then a drop to 80. But I don't know that they get much. Like, I don't know how many guards get to play per thing. You know? I'll try guard. Maybe a cover back. I'll try guard, cover back. Yeah, guard and cover back. Let's just take a look. Just take a look, see if there's last minute changes we can make. Guard. And cover back. Scare Malisander. 91 overall. Okay, let's just back up. Cover backs. 100, 190. So we'd be replacing with a 91. Honestly, I don't think any of that's worth it. Okay. Away we go. Boom! Technically the third game of the day, but second one we're going to be broadcasting. Oh dear, landmines is always trouble. Toxic pits is bad, and acid rain. Nuclear lightning. That can strike you and kill you instantly. Okay, ginormous, thunderclap, bombs away, and beast boost.
Welcome to MFL Game Day. Grim Blitzrow here. Let's listen in on the sideline. If you're just waking up wondering who put that
oh, Iron John McGillicuddy was
something
something to say. Freshly joining the team.
You're not alone. After all,
Alright, we get the ball first,
MFL
but
Game Day.
the rain is terrible, and again, if we get struck by lightning, we explode immediately.
Spent all night in the ER. We ate Chinese food last
So
night.
we're just going to try to survive, basically.
I got the chopsticks lodged in my ears again.
Go, 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 go. Shove them off. Oh, good thing it didn't land in a hazard. That was close. Somebody just got struck by lightning? No? Okay, good.
And it's 1st and 10.
Oh, look at the pools of toxic acid rain all over the place, too.
It's 2-yard run
nope.
before he stopped.
Not great. Nice try, though.
And that'll be 2nd and 8 to go.
All right, here we go. Lots of time for Ziggy to air it out. Nobody in his way.
Touchdown!
Boom! Let's see if they call it back immediately.
Am I the only one here who has the sudden urge to eat lobster?
Boom! What does that have to do with anything? The sudden urge to eat lobster.
Well, little chip shot here, extra point, but this guy could blow it.
This guy could blow it.
Straight through
That's
the
nice.
uprights.
You know, could be an easy extra point, or this guy could, you know, chip it wide and ruin his whole life.
Showing,
whatever.
Team has a chance to respond.
Boop. Ah, yes, Vile Fiend. Our old nemesis.
And he sends him to the ground with an exclamation point.
And a well-placed cleat.
And it's 1st and 10. He took a beast boost injection.
Oh.
Now watch him stomp all over his opponents.
Beast mode.
Take a beast boost injection too.
And he's off to the races.
Kind of.
That run is good for 9 yards.
Thump, 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 thump. Beast mode means
And that'll bring up
enlarged
2nd
heart.
and 1.
Oh, oh, oh.
More like a mafia hit.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 people injured. I was going to say, that's where they just throw the ball away and detonate it. That's the bombs away. Okay. Oh, Ziggy. Oh, man, that was almost picked. Wowzers. Good snag.
And it's 1st and 10.
Take your time. Think about it. Don't hand it to Mosh. Hands it to Mosh. Mosh makes it to the line of scrimmage. And not much further.
And that'll be 2nd and 8 to go. That ball was
Almost has not only perfect stats. I'm talking about Mosh Blurchison now, my whatever running back. Not only has perfect stats for the skills that they need to be a good running back, but almost just has perfect stats overall. Still can't get like more than a couple yards. Ba-boom! Go, 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 go! Oh, wow. 1st and 3rd? Sure.
You know, good communication is important.
Like pulled him out of the end zone and slammed him backwards, and somehow it doesn't count as a touchdown. Yeah, again. Stop giving it to Mosh because you just lost 7 yards, you ding-dongs. Like, that's brutal. Pass the ball into the end zone. Stop handing it off to this dingus. Good gracious. All right, if you hand the ball to Mosh now, I'm not saying a word the rest of this offensive drive, and that's what they just did, so I remain silent.
They get ready for the kick. This isn't a gimme. Straight through the uprights.
Super lame. Super lame that you tried 3 running plays
When you get knocked
instead
out,
of trying to
you
toss
gotta get right back up
like a
and
short
fight.
yard into the end zone
What do you do then?
when it was your receivers that got you that close in the first place, you know? Like, just no respect for their own team. It's like a random AI's picking the plays.
And it's 1st and 10.
Lots of time. Airs it out.
Stayed with the receiver and
Oh,
deflected
gets
the
it
ball.
batted away. Gets it batted away.
2nd down and 10.
And, oh,
Nicely done for a 1st down.
that was a solid catch. And look at all that rain. Look at all that green, too.
And there's an 8-yard catch.
Chipping away with those medium passes, I like it. Like a
Catch.
patient prison break.
Oh, there's their QB. Have to use their backup for a little bit. Could have sworn that was a handoff they just did. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention.
And he was stuck to him like glue.
Sure was. Don't need to dance. Need to be dancing.
3rd and 2.
And every time that lightning strikes, I'm just worried that it's going to hit somebody on the field. On either team, really. Because, again, it blows them up.
And it's 1st and 10.
Which is not cool. Oof, took a lot of time with that one. And wow, nice snag.
Get the 1st down and don't die. See, it's really a simple game when it comes down to it. And it's 1st and 10.
Some of these shots, I don't know what, but it just seems like some of the shots are like 60 frames a second.
When I was
And
playing,
then the
guy
rest
hit
of
me
it,
so hard, I went into a dark
much
tunnel.
worse.
Thought I saw
Much
my
lower.
grandparents waving at me in the light. Turns out it was just the visitors' tunnel that he knocked me into, and it was the paramedics waving fingers in my
Last play of the
face.
quarter. Ba-boom. Tweet.
Quarter 1 comes
Now
to
I'm
an end. If they don't get it together, this
pretty
game
sure
is
they
going
go to
turn
the
into
other
a
end of the
rout.
field for quarters? I don't
3rd
know.
down and long.
Yeah, looks like they flipped to the other side here.
quarterback many passing lanes to hit a receiver. Nice block by the defense there.
I once saw a kicker make a kick like this with his extra leg.
Wow.
He used it like a golf club.
Getting on the board here. Ooh, look at that lightning.
It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed
There we go.
burrito from Taco Hell.
Ooh, it with the QB again.
Let's
Ooh,
see if they can keep
nice
the momentum
wingspan.
going and keep these fans happy and or bloodthirsty.
All right, Dante.
Whichever.
Let's see what you got, buddy. Dante Mall. Flap those wings. Whoa, dear. They died. Yep. Injured. Injured. Devil swoosh.
And it's 1st and 10. And they've had enough. The offense jumps on sides and attacks the ref.
What? Had enough of what? What the crap?
1st down and a mile.
But they didn't bribe the ref, so why did I attack the ref? So now they can just bribe the ref, and then the ref will be bribed for the rest of the half.
Marvin, that was a pass play. Rolling plays are in bowling.
That's...
And that'll be 2nd down
I've
and
never
4.
seen him do that before. That's insane. Like, that's not... You do it in response to something else. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Get that 1st down. That's all we need. Get that 1st down and then some.
If that hit didn't cripple him, it certainly left
Jeez.
skid marks.
As soon as the special skill wears off, he's toast.
And it's 1st and 10.
Whoa, that was close. That lightning strike. Lots of room.
Oh, and he just left an
I mean,
outline on the ground
for
like
an
he was
extra
trying
yard or
to
two.
wipe out the dinosaurs.
Must be
Nothing
opposite
too
day
fancy.
because he's the one who just got wiped out.
Are they kicking from here? What's going on?
Fumble! You gotta protect the ball better than that.
Oh,
If there were any
this is
questions
the
for themselves before
playing the
that,
game
they're
camera
gone
angle
now.
that they haven't
He's
used
gonna have
in
the IQ of a
spectator mode in
rutabaga
forever.
after
That's weird.
that. And it's 1st and 10. And the defense spiked the offensive water with Strawberry Field.
Yeah, I wonder why they changed the
But
perspective
remember
back.
what the concept of time is.
This is what it used to look like before they changed it to the side view. Like an update. To make it look more like broadcast and not just
Second
video
down
game.
and more than the QB would like.
But we're back to just video game view.
Was stuffed at the
Wait,
line
am I
of
controlling the
scrimmage.
camera? No way. Is that real?
3rd down and the punter is warming up.
Maybe.
The punishing
I don't know if it's just corresponding with when I'm hitting stuff on the D-pad, so I'll leave it alone and see what it changes.
And the punter takes a
I couldn't
break
tell
from
you.
knitting on the sidelines to come in and punt.
His knitting is superb, Grim. That cross-stitching, unbelievable.
Okay, punting out of his own end zone. Was not prepared for a punt in any way, shape, or form. Good work, squad. Good work.
He just lets that one
What are
go.
you
He says,
doing?
"No, thank you," and the defense downs it.
Jeepers creepers.
And it's 1st and 10. And the defense just he
Help
fumbled
you.
that one. Everyone loves being on the highlight reel, leaping over a defender, but sometimes
Oh,
you
got it
gotta
back,
go
though.
and
Got
hit
it
the
back,
ball
though.
knocked loose. Ooh, that hit's gonna shave a few
Good.
days
So long
off
as
his
that big
life.
massive guy didn't hit me, I wouldn't have fumbled it again. At least we got it back.
And it's 1st and 10.
What a miserable day for football here. Love football in the snow. Not crazy about football in the rain.
Caught for the 1st down.
It just seems kind of like, I don't know, depressing.
And it's 1st and 10.
Especially acid rain.
And that's
Whoa.
the kind of play you pay the secondary for.
You pay him for the pick
That's
six.
fun.
For this, you just give him a pat on the head and tell him they
Today
don't
I
suck.
learned that if I click the left stick, I can instantly bring up stats at any time. I think I'm also controlling the camera. I feel like I tapped down on the D-pad and it did that. Let's see if I can change it.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, look at that. I can. Tap down to go to the old view and tap to the left on the D-pad to go to the new view. But you have to do it before like the play starts.
Nope.
Well, I have on several occasions.
Not surprising.
Multiple times on each occasion.
Not surprising.
And
Drill
trust me,
lynch
that
knot.
hit was
Yeah.
worse.
And it's 1st and 10. And he runs it for 4 yards. The quarterback calls a timeout to stop the clock. They have 2 left. 2nd down and 6.
Second and 6.
That's a 4-yard gain.
Nice try.
The quarterback is controlling
3rd
the
and
clock
3.
like the clock is into it. I know I am. 3rd down and 3.
Lots of time to air this out.
Play by the defense.
Oh.
It's not too often a
Batted
quarterback
away.
gets rejected.
Hoping for a pick. Batting away, it's fine.
Incomplete
Incomplete pass stops the clock,
Well,
however.
that went from a joke to making me feel feelings. Stop it. This isn't a place to feel feelings. This is football. Nice catch.
Come on, Dante.
And he's running
First
like a
bounce.
moose right now. He is fighting for every yard.
He's moosing it.
He just got crushed.
And he gets slammed. But he moosed it for a bit. Cleric Hebron. Sure.
And it's 1st and 10.
Just survive the half. That's all I ask. Take your time, Ziggy.
And the quarterback throws another pick. He should have eaten his Sleeties this
Wowzers. That's like the 3rd of the game.
morning. Man, what a hit that was.
I mean, it's not going to matter in 25 seconds. But it is honestly like I have trouble sometimes seeing the opposition in amongst all the rain and stuff. And that person was on the logo at center at the center ice at midfield too. At least we got an interception back. Thanks, Terminator.
And it's 1st and 10.
All right, Hail Mary. Air it out. Almost picked again.
And he looks like he just saw 400 scary movies after that hit.
Sounds like my off season.
The
And
second quarter
tweet.
comes to a close as the teams head for the locker room, and we take you to halftime. Brought to you by Monsatan Industries. It's the start of the 3rd quarter, and we are set to go, Bricks.
Here we go. Don't need to hear
Where we
it.
going, Grim?
Back to the game.
They're gonna go to a striptease show. Where we going?
And once you settle down, just pet your rabbit, Lenny. Just
Too bad there
pet your
weren't
rabbit.
other options on the other like 2 directions of the D-pad. Just cinematic or like broadcast and then video game.
And it's 1st and 10.
Okay, everybody's healthy. Fresh half. Oh, hey, Kate, how's it going? Yeah, I am on early. I may have stayed up all night playing that other Solasta game, so I'm trying to get my football in before I pass out. So
2nd down and 5.
a nice time just trying to get through season 4 without too many grievous injuries. The thing about owning your own football team in this league is that I get to schedule when the games run. So I'm like, Monday morning games today. And here we go. They must comply. Look out! That's going to be... Oh, that died. They died. Oh, just injured. I'm so glad they didn't die.
Well, they couldn't
It's
pick
clearly
up
a
first
fake
down, so
pass
now
to
they have
nothing.
punt.
Okay, see if they fake it.
He boomed that one. Let's see if they can get a return. And he's
Boom.
got a chance for a good return here.
Go, Dante. Where did the heck did that guy come from? Seems like he popped out of the field.
Oh,
It is a miserable day
He just turned that guy
in
into 300 pounds of ground mutiny.
not Shumba Okabar. Terrible day in Blitzburg. Terrible, terrible. Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut a million.
You're not finishing that joke, Rick.
Go, 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 go! As long as you don't get tackled by the big guy, you don't fumble the ball. It's an auto fumble if the big guy gets you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just go down. Carbon, I don't need you to celebrate, bud. You're just doing your job. Take your time, take your time. Take your time, and touchdown. Yeah. Now wait a second, wait a second. Okay, good, they didn't call it back. I was just waiting for us to be penalized. No ref bribing. Love it. Devil Swoosh gets injured. We kick a easy extra point, one would hope. Doink. Lovely.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay.
Ba-blam. All right, Vile Fiend. You ain't got nothing. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, wow.
And that's how you make
Nicely
a guy
done.
remember your name and your shoe size. Because he just walked all over him.
Smack dab got hurt.
And it's 1st and 10.
We're all clustered up. This is not going to go well. Oh. Yeah, see?
And how about a
Wowzers.
dirt sandwich?
Only took 4 tackles to take him down. Oh, there goes their quarterback again.
2nd down and 5.
A lot of football to be played still. Up by 2 touchdowns. Get that ball. Oh, what a snag.
And watch his confidence take off. He
Wowzers.
is deadly in the open field, Bricks.
Oh, and their secondary quarterback. Now they're down to their 3rd string. Unless they just put the Ben Roethlisberger equivalent back in. Oh, yeah. No, this guy's almost hurt. Picked. Night Train. Getting caught up. Getting caught up. And plunk. Laid the wood. Interesting turn of phrase. That was a Perfect Strangers joke, a sitcom that has not been on the air since like the early 90s. That is very much out of touch. If you had said Big Bang Theory reruns, because they're on almost constantly, that would have been way more relevant to today's world.
2nd down and long.
But again, I didn't write the jokes. I'm just in charge of the Full Metal Mayhem team. Come on, Ziggy! Oh, dear. Yeah, I knew that was going to be an interception, just from the way that you were throwing into, like, triple coverage.
And if you don't understand why refs are hated even more than kickers, well, there's your answer, Bricks.
I know, I hate those zebra men.
Yes, that's right. Didn't Carl work in, like, the downstairs lobby or something like that? Or, like, Harriet worked in, like, the elevator? Something about, like, in the elevator, I remember. I definitely remember it being a spinoff. Absolutely. Nice to see you, White Rabbit Object. Hope you're having a good day. There was another one, though. Hang on. If I remember right, there was another show that was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. Hang on, now I'm distracted. Whoa, Ziggy had all the time in the world there. Oh, and nobody near Carvin for that. They're going to call that back. No. Love it. Love it.
Don't want to make any mistakes here. Just kick the ball through the upright, for God's sake. Straight through the uprights.
Easy peasy.
They need a good return here to set up the offense. He sets up for the return. Let's see if he can break one wide open. That, my friends, was an all-pro MFL hit. And it's 1st and 10.
Just read about some
Oh, and he might have just saved a touchdown on that deflection.
Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, Full House connection, because apparently some of the Family Matters cast was on Full House. But that could have just been like one of those crossover deals, you know? Don't know if that's a spin-off at all. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
3rd down and long.
Just like, what's the other sort of famous one? Sitcom. Well, sitcom-wise, there's Cheers and Frasier. That was a good 1-2 punch of like popular shows that were like also pretty different, but still really good sitcom examples. I'm pretty sure The Jeffersons was a spin-off of All in the Family. Seen some good ones. Some 1-2 punches. That 80s show was not a good spin-off of that 70s show. Mind you, I don't think it was actually a spin-off. It was just kind of just decade adjacent.
And it's 1st and 10.
Bonk. Whoa, Carbon, do not fall into that pit. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm legit surprised nobody's been struck by lightning yet. Buddy, I don't need you to celebrate every like decent gain. Just get back to work. You don't even have eyes. Open them up. Whoa!
And he sticks his fingers in the defender's eyes, netting him a pickup of about 8 on the play.
He's gonna fall into that acid pit.
2nd down and 2. Devastating hit, knocks the ball loose.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that was crazy.
3rd down and 6.
Oh, hang on.
Reels that one in for a 1st down to keep the drive alive.
Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off of Happy Days, I'm pretty sure. Might be wrong.
The 3rd quarter mercifully ends. If this game is as painful to watch as we are to listen to, then please accept our apologies. This one is just about over.
I got the thing stuck in my ear again.
At 1, at 2, at 3. Dives in.
Actually, he does have some turkey skin grafted on his back.
Dives in.
Burn he had last year.
Oh, of course. Oh, wow. Hang on, listen to this. Okay, from All in the Family, you got the following sitcoms. Maude, The Jeffersons, Archie Bunker's Place, which is just what All in the Family kind of morphed into. Gloria, she got her own show. And 704 Hauser. Like only, 2 of those were hits. Like Maude was on for 6 or 7 seasons. Jeffersons was on for like a decade. That's pretty good. Okay, this one, again, this is a Wikipedia entry, so it's, I don't know who's doing this research. This one, I don't know if you would count that. This lists shows that were spin-offs. Well, I guess technically spin-offs of All That. So just the cast members of All That also just getting Nickelodeon shows. I don't know if those necessarily count as spin-offs unless they were all portraying characters they portrayed on All That. So All That gave us Kablam, Keenan and Kel, The Amanda Show, The Nick Cannon Show, Zoe 101, and Just Jordan. But again, I don't really know if that counts. And then The Amanda Show itself spun off Moody's Point and Drake and Josh. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on in those Nickelodeon shows, and perhaps the less said about it, the better, given that one of the producers involved with a lot of those shows, not a nice dude.
Well, that play didn't work. They'll have to rethink that. If they don't pick it up here, the offense calls their first timeout.
I wish teams could call
timeouts
like, nope, we're playing
Trying to control the clock here.
Ballsy,
in the
maybe.
final quarter.
I guess we'll decide after we see how this goes. But probably stupid. Maybe the QB should
Oh, I thought he was
catch
going to
it,
get
too.
picked there. Okay, some of these are like, most of the ones I'm reading so far with like a healthy amount of spin-offs
First
are
and 10.
animated properties, and they count a spin-off as like the first 2 seasons of the show was called this, and then the 3rd season was called this, so that's a different show.
Close your eyes, Bricks. This
Type
is
of
gonna
deal.
get ugly fast.
Okay, like here, they said that a spin-off of Blackadder was Blackadder 2, or Blackadder the 3rd, or Blackadder Goes 4th. Those are literally just the names of the next series of that show. Very interesting. Stealing
Pick up of about
bees.
3 on that play. Second down and 7.
This show is an unaired show that brought out other... That's strange to list.
And the quarterback calls a sonic blast dirty trick and throws a first down. He was not going to drop that
Still worked
one.
though.
They need to
Still
make him the
worked.
target more often.
Sonic
First down
blasted
and
it.
3.
Holy moly, what's going on? It is pouring or something.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Once he got his hands on that pass, he was off
Or
to
just the
races.
rain sounds got crazy loud. Okay, so spinning off from The Daily Show has been The Colbert Report, Last Week Tonight, The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore, Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, and The Opposition with Jordan Kepler. Don't know that last one,
The kick is
but that's a
good.
lot of fun mock news programs coming out of that one.
When you give up points, you need to get them back. Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if they can make them pay.
Yeah, see, listing all the different Degrassi shows as spin-off of Degrassi, I don't necessarily agree with that, because that's just literally the continuation with the same characters going from junior high to regular high school and stuff.
The quarterback goes into a hurry-up offense. He's looking for a quick score. There's no reason to drop the ball if you're still alive.
Oh. Who recovered? I don't know who had it. Oh, Blitzberg got it back. Okay.
When in a hurry-up offense, the offense needs to run out of bounds or take a
It also
timeout to
lists,
stop the
I'm
clock.
only down to D. This is crazy. It also lists that Darkwing Duck was a spin-off of DuckTales. I don't think it was.
It's a nice set of hands, Grim. It's the 3rd set of hands he's had
Hey,
so much
Felly, what's
today.
going on, buddy?
Looks like it's a good
Yeah, I don't
fit.
think you want to be cheering for Blitzberg. That's the Pittsburgh analog. I'm certainly not cheering for them. That was fun.
And it's first and 10.
Kind of up in the air a little bit. Hope you're having a good day, buddy.
Oh, mama. He just knocked him into
Rabbit
the next
brought up
time
the
zone.
subject of TV spin-offs, so now I am in a very lengthy Wikipedia article,
One time when I was playing, a guy hit me
slowly
so
scrolling
hard,
to try to
I went into a
find
dark tunnel. Thought I saw my
what might be
grandparents
the
waving
most...
at me in the light. Turns out it was just the
Okay, I'm
visitor's
not-
tunnel that he knocked me into, and it was the pair of...
Oh, nice hit. That's the way you do it. Let him have it and then take it away.
It's like all these Flintstone shows that just have different Flintstone shows. I don't know.
And the offense
if that
goes into their
technically
2-minute
counts.
drill. They've used a Strawberry Fields dirty trick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Joey,
Those guys don't know
the
which way
spin-off of
forward is
Friends.
now.
Oh dear.
That pass play was good for 3 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Oh dear. Nope,
That's
nope,
a
nope.
catch for a 4-yard gain.
Just run that clock down. Less than 2 minutes left. We got this.
The quarterback goes into a hurry-up offense. He's looking for a quick score.
Okay, I did not know that Empty Nest was a spin-off of the Golden Girls. That's something I just learned looking at this.
This
Oh,
quarterback
nice
is gonna
pick in the
listen
end
to Joy
zone.
Division. And like a monkey trying to
Thank you
freeze
kindly.
football, he gets away in a hurry.
I do remember that the first season of Saved by the Bell was a show called Good Morning Miss Bliss. And then they retooled it to make it more about how much of an a-hole Zach Morris was.
And it's 1st and 10.
This also lists, as I'm down under Grey's Anatomy,
And man hits
this
hard
also
the ball, and
lists
it's a fumble.
like international versions of the same show as a quote-unquote spin-off? I don't think I want to count that.
Second down and 5.
Oh yeah, look, see, House of Dragons is a good example. That's a spin-off set hundreds, if not thousands of years before its predecessor.
Picks up maybe 4 on that play.
Yeah, see, I said That 80 Show is probably one of the worst quote-unquote spin-offs because I don't think it had anything in common other than sort of like the general tone with That 70 Show. By the way, Felly, I read recently that they are doing That 90s Show, which is in fact a direct sequel to That 70s Show starring the same actors as the same characters 20 years later in that timeline. So you'll get like 40-year-old Kelso being in the 90s and stuff like that with Jackie and blah 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 blah.
Nice punt. Should move them back.
That, yeah, I cautious, I'm not going to say cautiously optimistic, but I'm going to be willing to give that one a shot because I don't know how or if at all That 70 Show holds up, but I'm pretty sure I watched the whole run when it first came out.
And that pass play is good for 8 yards.
Okay, let me just say, here are the following spin-offs of Happy Days alone. Laverne and Shirley, Blansky's Beauties, well, I mean, they're all not going to be winners. Mork and Mindy, Out of the Blue, Fonz and the Happy Days Gang, which is a cartoon that they had, and Joni Loves Chachi, the most famous failure amongst them. That's crazy. Got like a half dozen out of that.
He's going to need all of it for this kick.
Scoot past this as many as I can.
Woo!
40-plus yarder.
Got 99 problems, but a win ain't one of them.
That's right, Grim. Just like a bridge over troubled water.
Like a whole lot of Rosie.
The game's most valuable player is speaking about the victory now.
This says that the parent television series was Jackass, and the spin-offs included Viva La Bam, Wild Boys, and Homewrecker. But was Jackass in and of itself not a spin-off of like the, what were they, like the
Mutant Football League?
Oh, I forget what they were called, but it was like a 3-letter acronym or something like that.
They get it right every other time.
All right, squeak by with a win there by a measly 39 points. No casualties, a ton of experience earned. Let's go ahead and beef everybody up for the next match. Yeah, that's it, CKY. Good call, Philly. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember the... But yeah, isn't it of itself like an evolution of that? I thought it was... Like, I'm not a skateboard guy or any of those sort of extreme sports, but from what I remember from those videos, there was like, here's a bunch of bike and skateboard stunts, and then here's us pooping off buildings and other nonsense. Okay, I just maxed out. You don't need to do anything else, buddy. Hitting power, you never tackle anybody, so that shouldn't mean anything. You never punt the ball, so that should never happen. That's wild. Congratulations on being a perfect quarterback, though. Mosh, what's up, buddy? Yeah, see, I'm also leveling up his secondary ability to help throw the ball every once in a while. Thanks, buddy. Oh, could be. They could have meant working on a skate magazine or something like that. That wouldn't surprise me at all. That they had just like a photographer buddy in common or something like that. Don't they also all know Spike Jonze? So he might have like introduced them through some sort of creator or media conglomerate. Some artist community. Get better at things. Breaking tackles and catching. Guards! I'm going to try to go through this portion as quickly as I can, just sort of grabbing onto a stat that looks like it needs some adjusting and going to it. Starting with tackle and toughness, basically. Maybe not here. Maybe hitting power? No. Ooh, this guy's hasn't been able to level up in a little while. Happy to help. 15 points for our special teams. Looks like we're working on catching for whatever reason. Haven't punted in like 3 games now. Sorry, buddy. He just sits on the sidelines. There's our punt returner, though. Working on kick range, just in case you ever have to kick the ball for us. Highly unlikely, but we're going to look nonetheless. Speed. Good stuff. The fortress. What can we be working on? That's all good. Anything we're obviously working on? Break tackle. There we go. And then Ramdy. Looks like you're working on your brawling, brother. Okay. Dunzo. Next category. Never mind that crap. Here comes Mongo. Tackle breaker. Okay, cover backs. 20 fancy points. Looks like we're working on jumping. No more. Oh, I have 5 points left. So we're gonna wow, look at all those hundreds. Brawling, I guess. Back to brawling. I don't want to up their brawling skill, but it looks like Jeepers Creepers, Night Train. Alright then. You never need to worry about anything again, huh? Too bad you couldn't donate your experience points. Okay. Line Basher. Make sure that the toughness tackles up, especially on these defenders. But this, the catching in the hands, makes it more likely that they will intercept the ball and be able to hang on to it if they do. Just like this guy. There, an 85 in catching. Tackle. Okay, and finally the safeties. Gonna hurl a little vomit. Big Brother magazine. And they are watching. Tyrant Rat Spew. Maximum Blitz. A little more brawling. And we done. Now, I was going to say, yeah, the trade and free agent signing deadline is come and gone. Looks like we're about to face the Raiders analog. The Lost Wages Invaders. So they're already updated to be from Las Vegas. That's fun. And let me double check our schedule. There we go. We just did, well, today we did weeks 4, 5, 6, and 7 so far. Hit the trade deadline. Let's go to the next page. And then we're going to start, we're going to hit week 8. And then what do we got? Oh, we got 6 games left after that. Yeah, then we can do weeks 9 through 12 next Monday, weeks 13 to 15 the Monday after that. And then assuming we do all 3 games in the playoffs, that'll be like 3 or 4 weeks from now. However that math works out. Don't bother me, I'm tired. Okay. I mean, it's my own fault. I stayed up all night playing a game. Oh, before we do our last game of the day, let's take a quick peek at the standings. We are, of course, the only undefeated team in the league at 6-0. They're in the Monster Conference, the independent league. Very much, I don't know. Well, with the Monster Conference, I don't know, maybe the independent division. We are very much on top of that. We just beat the Blitzburg Steelheads, so that was a good game and a good win for us. The Orcs of Hazard gave us troubles, but we managed to defeat them as well. Not a lot of competition. Well, I guess the Insane Cults are the closest competition we have on our side of things. On the other side of things, it looks like it's going to be the new Gorleen Zombies, or less Hellboys, that are going to be the front runner coming out of the Mutant Conference. It's only still cracking thunder and stuff like that because the last game we played had that rainstorm, so it's just, it leaves that atmospheric sound until you run the next game, which is kind of silly. Anyway, we are done all the maintenance that need be doing. We're ready to spectate. Another home game for us. Papoom, which means there should be no rain to speak of. Just fire pits. We have like the lamest, not the lamest, but like the most, or the least exciting field hazards. It's just fire pits. You fall in those, it sucks. The end. Okay, it looks like they can kill my quarterbacks. the quarterback sack attack, so that's so they can kill my first two-string quarterbacks if they succeed in those attacks. And I skip these because they're out of focus. Max cosplay. Sure. Okay, kicking it away first.
Fantastic city. My motel
Back in a bit.
free color TV, an ice machine that works.
Wow.
There was police tape
Ooh,
blocking the
NCIS
bathroom
was a
because of the
spin-off of
photographers and
Jag.
but other than that,
That's fun.
no complaints. They give you free jelly at breakfast,
And then,
too.
obviously,
Sounds like a
all
real
of the
winner.
spin-offs of NCIS from there. That's right, I'm going to go through this whole list by the time this game's done. I'm down to K. Looking for anything fun. Well, they even list stuff internationally, like Kinnikuman, known as Muscle up here. There's a show in Japan that spun off Ramen Man, Kinnikuman Scramble for the Throne, which is technically just the last season of Kinnikuman, and then Ultimate Muscle, or Kinnikuman Nisei, depending on what side of the pond you're on. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of Law and Order variations. I don't know if those necessarily count. The Looney Tunes just seem to be under a giant banner of shows that just involve people playing Looney Tunes cartoons. So I guess those are all technically true. Okay, the Mary Tyler Moore Show spun off Rhoda, Phyllis, and Lou Grant. That's neat.
And he put all of his foot into that one. And he's got a chance for a good return here.
I can't wait to get down to, like, oh, there's Power Rangers. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, geez. Hang on. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, 93 to 95, part of the Power Rangers franchise. It says that spin-offs of that include VR Troopers. Absolutely not. Masked Rider. Nope. That's a completely different thing. Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. I'll give you that one. Big Bad Beetleborgs. Completely different thing. Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog. Completely different franchises. They are similar, but they have nothing to do with the actual Power Rangers. And I don't know who's quote-unquote in charge of having compiled this list. Those are all just also-rans. Oh. Meanwhile, Ziggy Starburster with the QB run of his career. I don't know that he's done that very often. A 50-yarder for a touchdown. Wowzers. To open the scoring. What a play from the QB.
What, and kick the kicker's job in half? They'd just be called sinners then.
It goes right through.
Yeah, like a double-stuffed burrito from Taco Hell.
Here comes the kickoff. Let's see if the
Oh, I
defense
finally
can
made it down to
hold
P.
him. He's going to be able to run this one back.
Let's see
I
here.
wonder if the kicker was
Yeah,
setting
just
up an
Family
easy
Matters,
kill.
the only spin-off. I was incorrect. I thought there were more, but I could have been thinking of All in the Family for whatever reason.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot one, hot two, hot.
What is this? Oh, okay. It's the original series is Pop Stars, and it's all the different variations of the Idol shows and all that stuff.
Him like a book.
Oh,
It was written in Braille.
smack dab with the pick.
When his brain is unscrambled, he'll be thinking about that.
Smacking and dabbing.
Most likely in a convalescent home.
It just seems like someone was throwing up into the microphone.
And
Blah.
it's 1st and 10.
I don't think Survivor counts, or Real Housewives of, because you just pick a new city.
And he held on to that one for a 1st down.
Or like Real World. I don't know that those would necessarily count.
And it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, you could kind of say that all late night talk shows are spin-offs of Carson, but Carson in and of himself, he wasn't the first one. He took over for Jack Parr back in the day. Like, he's not even the original host of The Tonight Show.
And it's 1st
So
and
you can
10.
say The Tonight Show in and of itself probably set the template for the entire genre of nighttime talk shows, but I don't know if you can give it to Carson himself, because he wasn't the first.
Ball on that one. 2nd down and 10. And the defense jumps
Go, run, get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. Ah, murdered by that tiny little jerk. Isn't that ridiculous? Like, they just hit them once, and they automatically die because of that stupid, dirty trick.
Second down and 10. Offense says it's time to put
absolutely.
the ref out of his misery.
Okay, now, had the ref been bribed previously? Or did we just do that because? Just because. Oh, Scooby-Doo had a ton of spin-offs. But again, it's like every time they just did a new season of the show, they just called it something different. So I don't know. I don't necessarily count those. That just seems like it's just more Scooby-Doo. Oh, dear.
And he sends him to the ground with an exclamation point.
And a well-played...
Is that right, Grim? That penalty makes no sense.
Hey, something ain't kosher here, and I'm not talking about the corned beef with extra mayo.
What? There's a category under South Park that said there's apparently a to-be-determined release date for a show called Heidi Turner in Highland. Interesting. Oh yes, Star Trek and all the Star Trek spin-offs. Those I will count because they're set in different time periods and stuff. That at least makes sense to me as being true spin-offs as part of a same franchise. But maybe if it's it's a slippery slope. Touchdown, touchdown. Does that count twice? Touchdown, touchdown. Everybody loves a touchdown. Only if it's for the team you're rooting for. Yeah, oh, here you go. Tonight Show, 1954. 1 second, let me look up all the accredited. I mean, again, it's not an official list by any stretch of the imagination, because this is just a Wikipedia article. But obviously, it started as the Tonight Show starring Steve Allen, and then it was Tonight, America After Dark. This is all the same show, so I don't know why it counts as different things. And then it was the Tonight Show with Jack Parr, and then Johnny Carson, and then Jay Leno, then Conan O'Brien, then Jimmy Fallon. So basically, those are quote-unquote spin-offs, but that's the same franchise and just a slightly different name sometimes with a different host.
Second down and more than the QB would like.
I did not know the Top Gear started in 1977. That's wild. A lot of Transformer spin-offs. Yep. I like that the Twilight Zone spin-offs are the Twilight Zone, and then the Twilight Zone from 1995, and then the Twilight Zone from 2002, and then the Twilight Zone from 2019 are all spin-offs of the Twilight Zone. Okay, I'm going to cry foul here. If you're going to list a bunch of franchises, etc., 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 I just scrolled through the U section. There's like 4 entries, none of which are Ultraman. Ultraman has had like 30 different television shows that all started with like Ultraman and they had like some letters or words or whatever after it. I feel like those would count as spin-offs.
Second down and 9.
Oh God, listen to this. All the Walking Dead spin-offs, none of which I have any interest in watching. Like, who's still lingering with the Walking Dead franchise that gives a hoot what anything happens to any of those characters? The Walking Dead Torn Apart from 2011. The Walking Dead Cold Storage. The Walking Dead The Oath. I'm assuming those might be like standalone things. And then Fear the Walking Dead, which started and hasn't stopped yet. Fear the Walking Dead Flight 462, a spin-off of a spin-off. And then The Walking Dead World Beyond. That's another one that happened, and there will be more after it.
That's a decent punt. And he snags the punt and looks for open field.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know you could hold the ball out like that. That's fun. Run, run, run.
Oh, man, he really wants it.
I tried a couple times to get into Walking Dead, and I got to tell you, there were a few moments that you're like, wow, that's a big moment. Much like this big return here for Dante. Like, the peak of that show is the barn. You know what I'm saying? Like the reveal of who's in the barn and how devastating that is to me was like, well, that's like a huge emotional moment in the show, and nothing else after that could live up to it. And they kept sort of like chasing that sort of moment of like, oh, this is terrible. Honestly, I don't know. I never watched Walking Dead like live. You know what I mean? Like when the episodes were first airing, so I don't know if they were airing directly opposite Game of Thrones. But even just like being opposite it, or being on the air in the same sort of genre and era at a Game of Thrones would probably force you to up your game. But I have Wacky Races news for you. It is listed here under its own category as a parent series. So Wacky Races, in and of itself, spun off the Perils of Penelope Pitstop, Dastardly and Muttley and their flying machines, and the Fender Bender 500, which was part of Wake, Rattle, and Roll.
What it feels like to have your teeth removed without Novocaine.
If I had all my teeth knocked out like that, I'd have them made into dice, Grim. It'd be fun to gamble with my own teeth.
And if you want to say that something had spawned other things, like the What a Cartoon Show from Cartoon Network, cartoons on the What a Cartoon Show ended up as their own series. Here are some of the following. Oh dear, they got blowed up. Who died? Who died? Who died? Oh no, there goes my secondary quarterback. Oh dear. Am I down to the third stringer? In the second half?
Second down and 4.
Yeah, it looks like we're down to wham. Rough. Anyway, the What a Cartoon Show from Cartoon Network spun off Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Powerpuff Girls, Family Guy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Mike, Lou and Og, Sheep in the Big City, Grim and Evil, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, Codename Kids Next Door, Megas XLR, and the Cartoonstitute. I don't know the last two, but all of those others are shows I recognize. That's crazy.
Kaboom! And the quarterback on. I don't know if he even had a target on that throw.
There's a bloody red head on the field.
No, that's their red penalty marker, Bricks. Looks like this one's coming back. First down and 1.
I'm not even affected anymore by the nonsense that goes on this thing. I'll just wait. I'll just let it happen.
And he just used his beast boost dirty trick, and there's no way
Sure,
to stop it.
boost it up.
Unless, of course, you kill him.
Except you gotta go toward the end zone, Chief.
Oh, he ran through those defenders.
Okay,
like
I don't
a
agree with that. Because I just watched him bounce off the field, like knees touching the turf at like the 2-yard line, and then slip and sliding into the end zone. That's not a touchdown. Anyway. Down to X. Without even looking, I could tell you that. Can you name the 2 spin-offs of the X-Files without even looking?
It's good.
Well, if it were Kevin Dunn, I'd have to like. You'd get like 6 camera cuts before the quarterback could even like pass the ball.
It certainly does. High five.
Wait 1 second for any suggestions as to the 2 spin-offs of the X-Files without having to look them up. I wouldn't have had to have looked them up. Bonk. Just pass it to the back of that butt. You might be the only person on the planet that hasn't watched the X-Files. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, the answers I was looking for were Millennium, that show where Lance Hendrickson could like see into the mind of a serial killer type of thing, and The Lone Gunmen, who were this eccentric group of like, you know, information anarchists and like computer hackers that Fox Mulder, David Duchovny's character, occasionally lean on for particularly strange or sensitive info. And they got their own show for a season. A lot of
First and 10.
Yogi Bear shows, Yu-Gi-Oh shows, and we out. Not a lot of Zed either.
And I've had it. I'm running out of excuses for this QB. You just throw it to the. Oh, that was a big hit. Hey, Bricks, I bet you took a lot of shots like that over your career.
Let's see. My watch is a bit slow.
And it's first and 10. I'm going to say maybe 3 yards, but it's
I'm just trying to think, like, is there anything in the X-Files that you, like, you're missing out on? And quite honestly, it feels, and I'm not saying this, like, definitively, but it certainly feels like one of those shows that was very much of its time and place, and like if you tried to watch it now would probably be thoroughly bored, because even they didn't know how to stick the landing of a popular show at the time, because like the last couple seasons were a little messed up, and then I don't think any of the movies really did it much justice.
3rd down and 9.
It was a kind of had to be there sort of thing. I feel like if it was really, I mean, it did get a revival a couple years ago for like a 10th and 11th season or something crazy, which were more like miniseries than anything else. So it's not that there's not a fan base for it, but
Smart move there as they call a timeout, trying to get the ball back for another shot.
I don't know that you get a show like that made in today's day and age.
And out comes the most
Too many
underrated
weird
position
things
in
on the
football,
planet itself
mighty
without
punter.
having to involve extraterrestrial entities and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, if you wanted to make it on like unexplained phenomena or just weirdness, you could probably
The
still do
return
that.
man catches the ball and heads upfield. And that was a bone crusher right there.
Yeah, that's
folks.
understandable. Like, it came out when I was in high school, and I was probably watching other stuff. Like, I can guarantee I was watching other stuff. Like, for example, the Monday Night Wars. I was probably way too preoccupied watching that to watch some show from what I remember, X-Files was on like Friday nights, and then they moved it to Sunday nights. Like, I'm not really watching TV at those times. Like, those are the times that I do other things. I mean, back then at least. It's like a weird weekend time slot.
Another interception.
Oh, smack dab. We just increased his catching capacity. It's already paying off. Whoa, raised from the dead like The Undertaker for that pose. That was fun.
Not many kickers can kick it over 50 yards.
I mean, there's some iconic stuff that I've never seen. Like, I've never watched an episode. Okay, I've never voluntarily watched an episode of like a Grey's Anatomy or something like that.
Just getting the points and let's move on.
I think I saw one accidentally because people came over to watch the premiere to my place because their TV just busted, and I didn't stay for the whole thing. Like those NCIS shows, CSI, a lot of those procedural dramas. It's sad to say how much Big Bang Theory I've seen, like the first 5 or 6 seasons. Just waiting for a laugh, basically. Like, just waiting for this thing to make me laugh. And then I just gave up. So there's things that I've like tried and just didn't understand. You know?
At the end of quarter 2, it's a blowout. We now go to
As
our
far as
halftime
phenomenon
show,
go,
sponsored by
everything's
Monsanto
kind of like
Industries.
its own little thing now. So like, unless it's some like sweeping, critical and like consumer runaway smash success, everything just kind of has its own little, you know what I mean? Like, people watch it or they don't. Like, it has its fans or it doesn't. And nobody's like, oh, you're missing out. That's because, like, well, there's so much out there now. Oh, okay. Well, ER, that's the one that I watched. I watched about half of that run because that was, I don't know, it was pretty good at the time. Oh yeah, that run up to that, like the MCU and stuff, that would have been the biggest fervor of like everyone universally like love these movies. They're making, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars each. I think it's definitely cooled off, especially as they've diversified and like made little mini-series on Disney Plus and had to delay / reshuffle / you know, like do what they did to their movies and this, that, and the other. But I think they're ramping up to get it back together again. I just don't know if the audience is going to want to hang on for all the wacky multiverse stuff that is going to just get more complicated before it, like it's going to get worse before it gets better type of thing. Like they're just like solidifying the concept of it. Yeah, absolutely. Today it's about finding your niche audience and servicing them. I don't mean that in a filthy way. I just mean like, you know what I mean? Like you produce content that you know that they like, just like find your audience. Oh God, we're gonna go to the 4th string if this guy dies. Run! Get out of bounds, Wham! Oh, he still died. Okay, he was injured though. Oh wow. We're gonna have to maybe go to the 4th string quarterback in this for the end of the game here. Oh, just handed to Mosh. Sure.
2nd down and inches.
Yeah, that's right. Everything's been like spread out over so many streaming services and such. And even the you know, cut the cord, have a cable bill thing is kind of going to the wayside because you can have cable streamed over the internet now for significantly less than your traditional terrestrial company will charge you, which is what we're doing in the Gnarly household here. We have a very robust basic cable package with a bunch of sports add-ons, etc., and it costs about 1/3 of what terrestrial cable would have cost, and it's all through the same internet provider that gives us our pretty fast internet. Oh, now our 4th stringer's hurt. Pelvis Grizzly. Wowzers. If we lose all 5 QBs, we're going to have to forfeit this match, even though we're up 33-0.
Perfect pass and the score.
And then some. Even though we're up 40-0. If we don't have enough quarterbacks. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, we were throttled, not speed-wise, but we were definitely throttled in terms of we had a limit of X number of gigabytes per month we could download, well, I guess it was like, yeah, we calculated to be like less than 2 a day because it was like 50 at the time or something like that. So that was not a fun time having to like do the math every day of like, okay, I watched this thing on YouTube. How much was that versus, you know what I mean? Like I downloaded this thing to watch later. How much is that? How does it all add up to our overall total? What a pain in the butt it was. But luckily, our ISP, at the time they sort of dissolved the data limits and were unlimited in terms of how much data of theirs you could use, also significantly upgraded their speed. And kind of used our house as a bit of a testing ground for some certain techs and stuff like that.
And he sends him to the ground with an exclamation point.
Oh yeah, buddy. Some of us, and I'm talking about myself here, some of us had dial-up modems and that version of the internet for well after it should not have been an option. Like well after there were other faster means to get the internet. Some of us were still stuck on like a 28 baud modem, not even 56K, because the phone lines couldn't handle it.
Time to punt.
Whoa, you can't say that on the radio.
Felly, I when World of Warcraft first came out in what, 2006, I guess. I had a character and played the first 30 levels of the game on dial-up internet. It was brutal, but had to be done just to experience it at all.
And it's 1st and 10.
So all that to say, if you grew up with getting certain things in drips and drabs and being like way behind the curve in some areas, you get I find, or I hope at least, a greater appreciation for when you do get these advancements. Like I'm blown away by what I'm able to accomplish.
Oh, great play by the defense. The receiver didn't stand a chance.
Racy Haywire Jr. Look at that little guy.
Second down and 10.
Nice. Windows 3.1. Can't go wrong with that. Or the old MS-DOS before it was even Windows. Oh, Felly. Okay. My first exposure to the internet, which at the time was called the World Wide Web, we had to use our modems at the home PC that my dad's work provided to call his office computer because our computer wasn't powerful enough to run Mozilla, the web browser, or web crawler, or whatever. Oh, man, more. Another 5 points. Our computer wasn't good enough to run it, but if you dialed into his work computer from our computer using a telnet device or some sort of peer-to-peer device where you can control his computer from our house, you would then load the web browser on that computer to look at mostly text websites. And if not, you'd have to be up to date on your Unix commands to do some like text-only FTPing or like text-only websites and stuff like that. Like, it was insane. Nice, the old floppy disks. Remember that when they would come with an instruction booklet with like a code somewhere in it that you'd have to like, the copy protection was the game would boot up and it'd be like, what's the word in blue on page 6, paragraph 4, da 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 da, or like, what symbol does this mean? Check page 64 of your manual, type of thing. I remember that. A lot of LucasArts games, I think. Oh yeah, like, for sure. The copy protection on, I think, Secret of Monkey Island 2 was like this weird thing that you twisted to line up a bunch of different like pirate symbols that you had to like, that had like a corresponding thing that you typed in depending on what it asked you for. Which again was just like, it just randomly asked you for one of a certain number of solutions, right? And then the wheel just presented you those solutions. But yeah, good times. Loading a GIF line by line. We actually had this thing in Ottawa called the National Capital Freenet at the time, which was the local government's attempt to allow free access to the quote-unquote internet or World Wide Web at the time to as many of the citizens as possible. And it was 100%. Oh, man. This guy's just got to last, guys. QB's 4 and 5. Please don't die.
Second down and 10.
It was text browsing only, so you could only look at text-based websites or go to websites that were heavily graphic and hope that they had alternate text that you could read instead of having the images load. Go, 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 and down. And the highlight of the NCF, the National Capital Freenet, was that was the first place I ever got my own email address, and it had IRC chat built in, so you could go to FNet or all those different nets and chat with all these strangers, or like go play poker against them, or do like quizzes, or all these old text-based, kind of like bulletin board stuff. And yeah, I did bulletin boards for a while too, where you used your modem to directly dial somebody else's computer because they had a bunch of like wares and stuff that they wanted to share with you, or like door games that you wanted to go play, like Legend of the Red Dragon. Is that what that was called? Or Usurper. Just text-based role-playing games you'd go play. Good times.
And you can't hit a guy much harder than that. And that is unfortunate.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you used it only if you absolutely needed to, and only for like very specific things would you use the internet for.
Whoa, you can't say that on the radio.
I still remember being blown away.
And he got it off. That's a decent punt. He's got the ball now and is going to try and score.
You ever get hit in the head with a boat, Grim?
Nope.
Well, I have on several occasions.
Not surprising.
Multiple times on each occasion.
Not surprising.
And trust me, that hit was worse.
One, hot two, hot.
And the defense calls a Strawberry Fields trick. You know, this takes me back to those crazy days of my youth, Bricks. Good times. Married a little Swedish midget, lived in a sweat lodge for about a year. Well, at least I think that's what I did. Second down and a lot. Oh, with the brain scrambler. And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot.
Okay. Battery came out of my battery came out of my controller as I was waxing philosophical on bulletin boards and all that shiz. Oh yeah, I was saying I still remember being blown away by, it wasn't like Hot Topic, but it was like, I forget what store it was, but just seeing an online catalog for like stuff you could potentially order, and seeing like, you know, shirts for stuff that wasn't available anywhere near, like bands and stuff that were, you know, popular in North America, but like I didn't have anywhere locally I could have gotten those things, like nowhere, without driving it like an hour. And even then I would have had no idea where to look because I would have had to search through an entire city. Now you can just go to Google Maps and type in what you want to look for, and you can plot your route from where you're sitting to exactly where you need to be via whatever methods of transportation are closest to you. Like, that's crazy to me. Some wild stuff. Oh, Wham Neutron hurt again. Just gotta hang in there for 3.5 minutes, buddy. Just gotta live through half a quarter. Oh, pelvis, no! Oh, he got the shot off! And it's picked! They're immediately stopped, but it was picked. That's not great, but we still got that slight 45-point lead. We'll just lean into that a little bit, see how we do.
And it's 1st and 10.
Hot 1, hot 2.
They're highlighting Night for a good reason here. Get him, Night Train. Get him, Night Train. Oh, never mind, never mind, never mind.
That, my friends, was an all-pro MFL hit.
Ooh.
And it's 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, the exponential growth is ridiculous.
Hot 1, hot 2.
Some of the stuff, it's not, like, the technology has outpaced the human body's ability to, like, truly appreciate it, slash, like, far outpaced the consumer's need for it. Like the fact that we're getting like 4K televisions where 8K, like they're already having filmed movies in 8K. Even the fact that they show stuff in 4K is like, well, I don't need that. It looks fake. Like, anyway. Oh yeah, I never did AOL. Because obviously I was in Canada, right? So I never really got the AOL stuff. Just a bunch of like free CDs way late. Way after AOL wasn't really a thing anymore. Man, picks left and right. Okay, so we got less than 2 minutes left. We're back on offense, so we'll see which quarterback is going to win this thing. Remember like Prodigy that had its own chat rooms too? There's a bunch of these old services that just like those things don't exist anymore. Going on your AOL Instant Messenger or like ICQ or something like that. So many conversations just gone. Okay, you got the run for the first down, but then the ball exploded. And that again was our quarterback.
The defense calls timeout. He must be trying to get on their QB.
Okay, we just have to have one of our two quarterbacks live through the next minute 41.
1st and 10.
Fingers crossed, everybody. Way back to Mosh for a toss. Oh, batted away.
It's not too often a quarterback gets projected.
That's why that's the position I originally tried out for. I want to know what it's like for other people to accept you.
Now that went from a joke to making me feel feelings.
Oh, yeah. And now, like, not only can you watch me on your phone, when this broadcast is over, I can double-check the quality by loading up the live broadcast I just did. Oh, Bulldog Burner, no. On Twitch, and watch an immediate video on demand of the thing I just did to see how it looked. Like, that's insane. I am essentially broadcasting live television to tape. that you either watch in the moment or you can go check out for, 2 weeks on the Twitch channel or indefinitely or until the YouTube wheels fall off on my VOD backup channel. Like, it's insane.
Congratulations! You just played
If you were so inclined, you could go to the Rad Gnarly YouTube channel, click play all, and then you would be taken away for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not over 1,000 hours of me rambling like an idiot. Oh, hang on. Most broadcasts are 2 or 3 hours, so let's say 2.5, just to be fair. And I've done 500. So yes, you would absolutely have over 1,000 hours worth of just me yammering. All with technology that is in my home, like my own video cameras that point at me, my own lighting setup, my own green screen, so I can do special effects as I talk into my own like broadcast quality microphone, etc., etc. Like, it's wild. Heck yeah. Cruised to it.
More like a graveyard.
Cruise to it. Carvin Saw with another MVP award. 45 zippity doo-dah.
Today's game was brought to you by Comcrack
Oh, technically,
They're not happy until
if you want to call this a spin-off, Kelly, this is the Mutant Football League game. Yeah, Mutant Football League is a spin-off or a sequel or a spiritual successor to the Sega Genesis game Mutant League Football, much like there was Mutant League Hockey. So that's what this is, a spin-off slash reboot or whatever from. So you're not wrong. This was an old Sega Genesis game, and they made a new one, and this is it. Okay, I'm not going to do any of the points until next time, just to add a little... Actually, let me do the points now, I guess. Alright, I'm going to do the points just for something to do. Yeah, I really don't even know. Punting. Hitting power, I guess. On our star quarterback that doesn't need to do anything. Oof, your intelligence costs are deadly. Pelvis got some looks in. Like, we shouldn't be relying on our fourth stringer. Oh, no problem, Felly. Just chilling. Just gonna do a little more maintenance here, and then I'll be signing off for the day. I accidentally, on purpose, stayed up all night playing another game, so like a different game. So I am instead. So I'm getting my stream in early today, so I can pass out afterwards and try to get up in time for dinner. Okay. Here we go. Carbon Saw! Okay, let me just make sure you're perfect on tackles. And now literally the last thing I can... Wait. Hang on, let me do that again. 10 points available. I don't have enough to up his hitting power. Let me buy some then. Wow. $240,000 for a single point. Weird. I guess they're just not supposed to be good at tackling. Alright. It's not so bad. Also, it seems different, like, species have different rates at which they can earn XP, or spend XP. There you go. Just in the offense. Tackle. Get better at tackling. Go tackle and toughness first, and then whatever else I can get in there. Toughness is how resistant they are to getting like laid out, taken out of the game entirely. Tackling is just how good you are at tackling in general. I feel for a football game, can't go wrong getting better at tackling. Again, didn't punt that game either. Just keep working on these weird extra stats I can do. Sure, let's break that tackle. You there, Ramdy? Perfect brawler. Man coverage up. 1.8. What say you, Mongo? Break that tackle. Night Train. Again. Oh yeah, he's got so many points because literally perfect. How do I make you a legend? Player goals. You have to do a cluster F. 1 cluster F or 5 kills and win a Mayhem Bowl and be the MVP. So you've won 1, check. MVP in the Mayhem Bowl. -1. I don't know if that means that they've done it. So I need to kill 5 things. I wonder if that's total. Probably not in 1 game. Or get into a cluster. Okay. To ascend to legendary status. I just wish you could give your points to somebody else. That's too bad. Whoa! I've never looked at this page before. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Alright, Shermanator. Looks like we're working on brawling first. That's all the after the whistle activities. That's good. I'm always going to be confused by the fact that Night Train has like so many points. Do about it. Catching in hands so you can intercept better. Smack that. Let's try you. Catch, catch, catch. Intercepting. Hurl, vomit. Blah. Better jumping. And that is it. We have done it. We have done the maintenance. Running back Mach Splurterson was just arrested by the Canadian freaking Mounties for trying to smuggle tundra beetle eggs across the border. Okay, tundra beetles are illegal outside of certain government facilities because they chew through metal, grow to the size of a couch, and develop an insatiable hunger for brains. He claims he was only moving them for himself to eat because of the explosive protein burst and lean muscle amino acids, but neither of those things are real. The Canadian government says they'll release him on bail set at $4.5 million. I don't know if that's real money or Canada bucks with a Z. Couple of things. Moss Splurgerson is a robot, so going near a tundra beetle that wants to chew metal and might be the size of a couch doesn't seem plausible. Also, $4.5 million in bail is pretty ridiculous. And real money or Canada bucks, I don't know if you're trying to like diss the actual like Canadian currency or if this is just another like Canadian tire money joke. Anyway, I'm going to pay the $4.5 million because that's, I make that back winning a game or two. So that's not too bad. We still have 34 million. And we're going to face the Orcs of Hazard in our perfect 7-0 season. Let's take a look at the schedule in the second half. Coming up that 45-0 victory. Let's take a look at the whole. Okay, so we started off 59-0. And then let to... well, we've gotten to double digits every game, which is nice. Man. About 60 points the first game, 40 points the next game, 30 points, 45. A 0-0 victory against the Creeps because they can't field a team. It's a weird bug where we just get instant wins. A 39-point win over the Steelheads, 42-3. And then a 45-point win over these Lost Wages Invaders. Amazing stuff. And just one brief look at the standings to make sure that we are absolutely first and foremost in the league. Yes, Felly, I'm doing wrestling on Thursdays. We're broadcasting those at 7 p.m. now. This week is, in fact, the final show of the second generation of the GWA. This will be the final time we're strolling down G2 of the gnarly wrestling aisle. Starting next week, not this week, but after the final show of GWA G2, next week we're not wasting any time in starting GWA G3, and the third generation of the GWA is in 3D, as we are playing WWE 2K22 GM mode, and I am challenging myself to become the dominant brand in the wrestling landscape, drafting only female superstars. So it's going to be me and all of the ladies that wrestle for me. Be a fun time. Anyway, that is coming up Thursday. This is wrapping up my Monday streams right about meow. And I would like to thank each of you, each and every one of y'all, for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody chill vibes and clear skies. And if you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, who is saying so long for now. Fele, just want to thank you for hanging out. Kate, want to thank you for popping in as well. And we are going to be back tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with our oldest pal, Rob, formerly known as Juice, as we continue our career in the wild and woolly world of power washing with Power Wash Simulator, which is just among the chillest games I've ever played. We have a blast. I put on little pretzel rocks. We have a little conversation, and we clean things up. And that is going to do it for me for today. So again, like I said, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening. If not, thanks for spending the time with me you did on this not at all announced or advertised impromptu Monday morning sesh. And ta-ta for now.